Alrighty guys, welcome back to Ask the Psychic Medium Part 2, baby. I am so excited for this. So I just recorded Part 1. So if you haven't actually went back and gone through that, definitely go back. It's the most recent podcast. It's Part 1. It will give you a little bit of an insight about what today is going to be all about, all the things. So in a nutshell, before we jump in, I was meditating the other day and I got a really cool download. And what a download means intuitive nudge, internal knowing, an idea, whatever you want to call it, it's all perfect, that I need to do this podcast. And I put it up on my TikTok of a video of myself being like, if you could ask a psychic medium anything, what would you ask? So it's pretty much a call out to people so then they can specifically ask me things that they want to know from a psychic medium lens. I also put this out on my Instagram. So I'm going through the Part 2 version of the questions that I didn't get to on my TikTok. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, it's Claudia Compton, 2 N's at the end. It's linked in the show notes. If you want to learn more about how to become psychic, please DM me on Instagram. I actually do have a program that's going to be coming up mid-June to amplify your psychic abilities. In Part 1, I also went through my story. So if you want to learn how I quote unquote become psychic in a nutshell, that's how I started. And we're going to jump straight in because I want to make this like beautiful, short, sharp, sweet. My channel is firing. And when I mean channel, it just means my ideas are flowing. I'm channeling really well. I'm very clear. I'm like connected to spirit. So we're going to fucking go because I really want me to talk about this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is beautiful Harry. Okay, cool. So I'm going to actually, if you're watching this, and if you guys don't know, I actually put this on my YouTube. Yes. So if you want to watch the real podcast, you want to go for all that, I would love you to be on there. It's just Claudia Compton. So beautiful Harry posted on my TikTok and asked why my husband's deceased dad comes in my dreams. I've never met him in real life. Okay, so Part 1, I briefly went into what it means for people to connect into your dreams. So what this means for you potentially, Harry, and I would love for you to use your own channel. What that means for you is truly decipher and discern what feels good and what doesn't. Okay, because this is just what I'm seeing through my experience. It doesn't mean it's always 100% going to land on your experience because it's your experience. I can't tell you what you're going through, just like you can't tell me what I'm going through. I can sift and sort and utilize the experiences that I have gone through to help you guide through your own journey. But at the end of the day, my love, it's actually up to you to use that self-inquiry and be honest with yourself with, is this out of my comfort zone? Is that why I feel bad about it? Or is this why I feel good about it? Because I'm actually meant to do it. So tuning into your own intuition, and please use your own discretion, your own guidance through this own experience. So what I'm going to say is, my love, is that yes, I feel like he would potentially actually need to say something to you. So what is the relationship like with you and your husband right now around that specific topic? Because usually people that have had loved ones pass over sometimes are super maybe potentially closed off because they actually don't want to talk about it because it's a sore spot for them. You know, their loved one has passed over, so we can make sense of that, right? So what has potentially happened with this beautiful experience that you're now having, my love, is that you are able to actually bridge the gap between the metaphysical and the physical. What the metaphysical is the spiritual, the manifestation, the spirits, etc., to the physical plane, which is a 3D, okay? So what he's probably coming through to you is because he does probably have a message, and he also wants you to be able to talk. What I'm getting pretty hardcore actually is that he wants you to talk to your husband about this specific topic and ensure that he's okay. Okay, so sometimes people don't want to expand about this. I know with some people that I know that have had passed over loved ones, very significant ones, they are either really open about sharing about it or they're not. I've yet to find a handful of people that are like in the middle. But I definitely have seen my fair share of people that are super closed off about it. So that is potentially why he's coming up in your dreams, because, you know, it's maybe a more lucid, more relaxed state of consciousness to actually slip in ideas, conversations, things like that. I would also mention that he potentially wants to say something to you. I definitely feel like he's picking you for a reason. And I would honestly, babe, have a conversation with your husband and see how he's actually feeling about it with his dad. Because potentially he's, like I said, not wanting to tune into that because it might bring up too many emotions for him to actually feel safe to regulate through an experience. So I would check in with him, see how he's feeling about it, go from there. I would also write down the dreams that you have and the conversations that he has. So something that you can also do, and it's a safe space. So what you can say is sit in meditation. You can use sage, fucking palo, whatever you want to use. It's all welcome. You don't really have to cleanse and clear your space. And though if you don't do it, I would recommend it. It's fucking a vibe. And though it's not essential for the part of this process. What essential is to sit in meditation and ask this beautiful person to come forward and allow you to be protected on all timelines and dimensions. And I want you to say this, and this is for anyone that wants to tune in to people that have passed over. Are you here for the highest good, and do you love me unconditionally? If not, you're welcome to leave. I send you to love and light for healing. And if they are still here for your highest good and love you unconditionally, they will be there and they will want to have a conversation with you. Okay, I want you to know that, one, you're not fucking crazy for having this conversation. When I started talking to spirits, I thought I was fully whack. Like, I've done some drugs in my life, okay, guys? I thought I fully cooked my brain. I was like, oh my God, I'm talking to myself. I'm crazy. You know, I'm not okay. I'll go through my whole spiritual awakening process potentially one day. And if you guys want to hear about it, I will tell you about my spiritual awakening. It was pretty wild. So through that process, you'll actually be able to learn more about what he is here for. There is definitely a purpose behind it. Now, it might not feel like there is right now, though. Spirit always has an intention, always has the highest intention. It's always here to help you evolve. It's always here to help you change, up level, expand, grow. Okay, so there is a definite big learning and listening out here for you, and a beautiful experience with whether that be with your husband, with your husband's dad. But what you can also do is sit in meditation, like I mentioned, talk to him, ask him what he would like to pass on, ask him what he is here for, ask him anything. You can ask them anything. I want you guys to really be tuned in to your own intuition for this, because it's going to be really powerful to ensure that you are trusting what is coming through. That's why strengthening your intuition is so fucking powerful. And if you'd like to learn more about intuition, please message me on Instagram or TikTok. I actually have a free masterclass that goes through this extensively for 60 minutes, and it should actually be on my website. So go onto my website, it's Claudia Compton, and claudiacompton.com, and there should be a free section. Go onto the free masterclass, opt in for that, because it will absolutely change your life, especially when you're wanting to tune in and connect in with this, okay? So how do you unlock your magic step by step? Spread the love, Neola. Oh my gosh. Hey babe, how are you? I love this. Okay, cool. So first thing I will say is that we all have magic within us. I didn't believe that. And though, through all of the experiences I've had, you absolutely do. You absolutely fucking do. Like, it's wild. So the way that I've unlocked my magic can potentially be different to how you unlock yours. You have the key and also the lock. The processes that we can go through, the learnings that you can have, the experiences that shape and mold you and allow you to expand and grow, it will help you unlock it day by day, minute by minute. One of the main things I will say is meditation, connecting with your spirit guides, releasing any unconscious patterns that may be coming up around, self-sabotage, people pleasing, anything like that. If there's any unconscious loops, that will potentially clog your pipes. And when I talk about channeling, it means we are like this clear vessel when we come out of our mum. Hello world, how are you? We come out of our mum as this clear vessel or this clear backpack. And then through life, we have these experiences and they make the backpack heavier or they clog up the pipe. Going through and doing really some deep somatic, which somatic means the body, unconscious and somatic work, so mind work and body work, they're both two in the same, will help you open up your own channel for magic. So there's no one way to unlock your own magic. You actually have the key and the lock. So if you feel called to invest into mentors, invest into them. They will be able to show you what has worked for them. They'll be able to reflect what was working for them, how it can work for you. It will help you unlock, okay? Tuning into your own intuition is so freaking powerful. Okay, deciphering when the ego comes up, or the past patterns, the past thoughts, etc., whatever you want to call it, to when the actual higher self, the future self, the fucking spirit guides, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, is leading you forward. Really being able to clearly decipher that will help you along your journey. That is how we can do this. You said step by step. I'm going to have a drink of water because I feel like I'm going to get a hectic download for you. One momento. Hello. I'm getting back to the podcast, and guys, I have no idea how I would usually do a podcast for 45, 50 minutes and not have a fucking drink. I sit down here now doing a 15-minute podcast. I get fucking salivary and shit. I'm like, bleh. Anyways, so step-by-step process of how we can do this. Okay, so closing down your eyes, take a deep breath in and out. Take another deep breath in and out. Obviously, if you're driving, please don't do this. But if you're not, tune in. What I want you to tune into is beautiful golden energy going all the way up, over your body, over your torso, over your head and neck, and seeing a beautiful string of light going from the top of your head, going all the way out into the ether. That was light language. If you don't know what that is, we can talk about that another day. Keep in the process. Take a deep breath in. And now what I'd love you to do is see your beautiful higher self. Allow yourself to be connected into your higher self. It may be you, it might be an energy, it might be a vision, it might be a picture. Whatever comes through to you is perfect for you, and allow yourself to trust your intuition. Allow this beautiful energy to infringe on yours. And what I would love you to do is to ask what the step is. Beautiful. I'm going to assume that you got something. And you can ask what the next step is. Beautiful. So know that you can come back to this podcast, back to this experience, back to this meditation whenever you're ready. And what you usually do for spirits and how to tap into your own magic is actually following the breadcrumbs. So it's a really, really great question, my love. Thank you for asking it. It's actually following the breadcrumbs. The reason why people ask, I want a step-by-step process, or I want this, is because we are in a sequential world where it needs to be laid out. There needs to be a process. But with the spiritual stuff, my love, it's actually not always step by step. It's actually through the experiences. It's through the trials, the tribulations, the learnings, the fuck ups, the lessons, the cool interactions. It's through finding these little pieces, these little threads, and still following why. So I would ask you, my love, why do you want to unlock your magic? For what purpose do you want to do that? And what specifically will that give you? Tuning into that energy, tuning into that will help you amplify, unlock, and allow yourself to feel more essence, more energy, more magnificent magic into you. And allow yourself to remember that you can't fuck it up. It's already done. You can't fuck it up. So following those step by step will help you unlock your own magic. So, because I'm not going to sit here and be like, cool, step by step, because everyone is so unique. Everyone is so individualized. So, if beautiful, spread the love, Neola, you would like to do something with me, please DM me on Instagram or comment on one of my TikTok videos and you tell me what's going on for you. I would love to do like a on-air psychic reading with you. This is coming through pretty hard. An on-air psychic reading with you where we can actually go deeper, whether it be you tell me a little bit of questions about you, I fire off with some more specifics of how you can get by step, I'll do a podcast episode. So if this is really vibing for you, beautiful, spread the love, Neola, let me know. Contact me. All the information is below. I'll let you know that I've done a podcast and replied to this question in the podcast and we can organize something. Yeah, beautiful. Amazing. So someone said that they would like any messages from my mum, grandpa, oppa, nana, granddad, grandpa. Okay. So it wasn't actually, this wasn't actually like a live psychic reading. Okay, cool. I'm hearing the song, you gotta keep your head up. Oh, lift your, let your head down. Yeah. So listen to that song. I think it's called Jason Mraz. I think it's by Jason Mraz. I don't know what the actual song is called, but that is what I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing, because the purpose of this podcast was just to have questions answered. Though I feel like there's birds constantly, and that is to do with your mum birds. Song, grandpa, something to do with the elderly for you on this side. I definitely feel like that would, yeah. I'm also getting, babe, like you get to tune into this and you get to tune in and ask yourself, do the process that we did at the beginning of this podcast and tune into each of your loved ones. This is so accessible for everyone because energy can't be created nor destroyed, right? And if we are energy and our soul is energy experiencing itself, in a nutshell, on a floating rock, then you are able to tune into the beautiful people that have passed over, my love. So if you do have any specific questions that you would like to ask me, please comment or message me on Instagram. I would love to be able to share more about this. But at the moment, babe, just those two main things. Also, another thing that come through, if you're wanting to get a tattoo, get a tattoo. Super random. And start the side hustle that you're wanting to do. Pretty random, but that's what I want to close that on. So let me know how that works for you, my love. And beautiful Talia Livermore said, why did my son leave the earth during pregnancy at 36 weeks out of nowhere? Was it for a purpose? Okay, my love. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. I send you so much love. Thank you for writing in. And I'm sure this is definitely going to be a big experience for you, a big learning and a big journey. I haven't gone through that specific process and through that specific experience, and I've only read for someone, like one specific person, a little while ago that had a very similar experience to you. So please know that there are no right or wrong things. It's all just interpretive. It's all perspective based. Okay. And me telling you if there is a purpose or isn't a purpose is actually going to take away the learnings and the experience that you're meant to have with this beautiful experience, even though it doesn't feel beautiful or maybe not feel beautiful, or there's times of no beautifulness in this. So I want to say that there definitely is for some purpose in a roundabout way for that. For me, I'm not 100% sure. And I would love to be able to go deeper with you. We can talk about this in the DMs. And I just want to be super aware of any trigger warnings or any people that have potentially been, I don't want to say affected, but that has potentially experienced this before. And I want to say thank you for reaching out. We can definitely talk more in the DMs and we can have a little bit more of a conversation, and I can give you some more insight because I definitely do have some insights and I know there is a purpose for it, and it's actually up to you to find the essence and to find the purpose of this. So rather than outsourcing what is the purpose of this, it's actually going to be the most beautiful, expansive journey that you can go on with yourself, with this beautiful little soul, and to learn more about it. Okay, because I believe that we pick 4 things. We pick our epigenetics, which is our genetic testing. We pick the day we are born here. We pick our parents, and we pick the day that we drop our body. So the day that our meat suit is complete. And you might go, why is it only here? Like, why are people here for 100 years and why are people only here for 5 years? Or why are people here for 2 minutes? And I don't have those answers, my love. It is potentially something to do with your own purpose. It's connected to your own soul contracts. It's connected into what your own personal experience is. So that's all I will say for today, just because I want to be aware of the beautiful listeners. And I wanted just to say thank you so much for reaching out and commenting that, because I really want to see you in your vulnerability and express that. I see you. I love you. I'm so proud of you for sharing this. And I hope that was able to give you some insight, some closure, some different perspective to shift and to lean in and to learn more about. And my love, you get to go through this journey. You get to go through this journey. And that is like with everything. So thank you, beautiful Talia Livermore. Talia Livermore. I appreciate you, my love. And please let me know if there's anything I can service you with or talk to you about, etc. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that actually posted on this beautiful TikTok. I am so grateful that you guys wanted to learn more about it. This is part 2 of Ask the Psychic Medium. I potentially want to do more of these because these were fucking fun. So if you want to learn more about any questions, or you want to learn more about becoming psychic, etc., I'll be also opening up a course the middle of June. And I also have a Google Doc at the bottom of these show notes. And in that show notes, you can also ask direct questions, or feel free to DM me any questions that you may have for a psychic medium. And like I say, guys, it's all interpretive. So all of this is interpretive. Who's to say I'm right? Who's to say I'm wrong? Okay, let me end you in like a paradoxical whirl or swirling flow right now. And it's all interpretive. There's no right or wrong with this. It just is. There's no right or wrong with where you're meant to go. There's no right or wrong with what path you choose. There's no right or wrong with anything. And for a really long time, I was sat and I thought, but there has to be the better way. You know, I also thought that this morning. I'm not doing the right thing. It's like you can't fuck up what is for you. I always say that. You cannot fuck up what is for you. You cannot fuck up what is for you. No friggin' way. We're all here for a divine purpose, a divine experience, and we're here for the human experience. Okay, so allow yourself to feel connected into you on a deeper level. Allow yourself to feel more love, to spread more joy, to spread more kindness, to be at a high vibration, to tune in, to ask your spirit guides, to ask me questions. I'm always here. I love interacting with you, and I love giving insights and things that potentially people aren't talking about. I'm here to help. I'm here to share. I'm here to, be of service to you. So if there are any questions that you have, I'd fucking love to hear what you have. Would love to hear it, because I wish I had someone when I was going through my spiritual awakening or learning how to be psychic, etc., that I could ask direct questions to. My friend, you found me, baby. And I'm so grateful for you to be here. So thank you for coming on this journey with Asking the Psychic Medium Part 2. I'm so grateful. And if I do get any more questions, I'll also put it out to my Instagram and TikTok again. I feel like I want to just create a heaps of them and just make this like a thread, or make this as like a series, because I feel like it'd be so fun, and it will help you be more aware of what things that are there but you potentially can't see or don't make sense to the human mind, but it makes sense to the soul. So remember that. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean that you can't believe it. Just like electricity. I'll leave that with you today. I hope you have a fucking awesome day. I love you all, and I will speak to you in the next episode. Bye.